Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Saturday night, and surprise, on an off night, we are going live indeed as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Hope everybody's doing well and having a good evening. Yes, indeed. Reminder that tonight, here later on, I think at 8 o'clock, starting at 7, Hoosier Stacker will be doing his bingo. Silver Bingo, Season 2. He's been hard at it. Good stuff over there, so check that out. In the meantime, we're going to just do a little bit of a live stream here, catch up on some comments, and talk to you and hang out with you. And speaking of you, let's see if you are here. Indeed, we've got Silver Wolverine, who is here. He posted a great video today on the uncirculated sets, the United States Mint coming out this year. Welcome, good to see you. He was first, and we got Grove Mechanic. Precious Metals Invest is here. Hello, I think you're new here, so good to see. Always appreciate to see some new folks here. And we've got Grove Mechanic and Kuno Coins. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of some of things here. Let's go back a little bit here to Prince, the Gold Bar Stacker. Hey guys, pretty interesting. We found out after he'd passed away that he had some gold bars in his stack. Angry Patriot says, I think he may have been Purple Rain Gold Stacker. There you go. Exactly right. He sure was. That was a fascinating thing to discover. Posted a video about that quite some time ago. And James Smith is here as well. James Smith, good to see you. And welcome to Gold Maple is here with us. Hello, Gold Maple. As well as Chris Skanks. Silver Freak is here. Kenneth Ledford and Troy Benz is here, and all right, very good. And let's see here, Gold and Silver is here, and so is the Sarge. Welcome, the Sarge. Good to see you. Truthful Troll says, I don't support abortion. And oh well to anyone who says otherwise. Yes, I don't either. I'm actually celebrate the overturning of Roe v. Wade. I think it's a great thing. Very good. Hello, Kwame. Good to see you, Kwame. Welcome. Good to see you. I think you're new here as well, Kwame. Welcome. Good to see you. New Elvis movie last night. Interesting. It was a disappointment. I didn't know there was an Elvis movie, but that's interesting. So they didn't tell the story accurately or something, and wasn't good. Okay, interesting. The Global Warmer is here. Welcome, welcome. So what does Over Here have to say about this? Silver could soar if inflation dips. And actually, I'm probably going to be doing another video as a follow-up to that, because there is some things changing in the precious metals market that we're seeing pretty much within the last week or so. But Over Here says, those of us that have been following this channel for a long time probably need a psychiatric evaluation. Indeed. Well, I appreciate you sticking with me Over Here. I know I do put out a lot of content. I do work hard. I am trying to grow the channel, but I'm trying to provide a service as well here too. So thanks for sticking with me. All right. And a month forever will replace junk food. There you go. I like that. Precious Metals Invest. A good idea. If you can eat healthier and maybe less and spend that money for silver and gold. Good thinking. Good thinking. Hello, 440 Phoenix. There we go. And thank you for the thumbs up. Welcome. And Tucson Bubba is here. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here with me tonight, this evening. And let's see here, Abraham. That pocket pinger is a nice nifty device. It sure is. It's a pretty neat device. It sure is. And I appreciate you checking it out, Abraham. And where we have Chuck and Plata. Sal, my speculative prediction is, let's see here, let's get to what we can, is if silver hits $30 to $35, that LCS will pay you for generic. Many will sell a big portion of all their silver stash. I know I will, yes. Some will once it reaches that. I can definitely see that happening. But I would be surprised if people do it. They're going to hold on to it. I think most people hold on to it thinking it's going to go higher. But it just depends on how long they've been stacking. Yes, indeed. Metalhead, good to see you from the United Kingdom. Yes, indeed. And Kenneth Ledford is here from the great state of Michigan. Good to see you, sir. And let's see here. Let's get back over here. We've got, thank you, Chuck, for good comment. I think some will sell at that price. John Bethia says, if we go to the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, maybe hackers can give us digital coins. I hope that Russia, China, etc. will help us out. Yes, indeed. Well, you know, the CBDC will have implement a lot of the same technology that will make it not necessarily hacker proof, but hacker resistant for sure. But we'll see here. All right. But they'll hack the value out of it. That's for sure. All right. Let's see here. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you. 440 Phoenix says a ring and that silver coin is awesome. Yes, indeed. Screwed Elvis out of millions. Okay, interesting. Interesting. All right. And John Matthias says, Sal, if the metals do move up, what does they move up in? A worthless dollar or digits? Well, it's going to be the dollar, John Bethia. The dollar price movement. That's this thing right here. But I would argue with you a bit about the dollar being worthless. It's worth less than what it was. In that regard, it is worth less. But anyways, but it still has some value. Let's see here. Very good. Yes, Metalhead, the gold to silver ratio is high. It's getting closer to 90 right now. And it seems unusual. It seems like silver is undervalued. I think that's an assessment that is born to be out by the lower industrial demand at the moment. Yes, indeed. Will that turn around? I'm hoping. It just depends. See, in some aspects of silver, if industrial demand stays weak because the economy is suffering, then I think we may see depressed silver prices for quite a while. So we don't know. We shall see. Hello, Joanne is here. Welcome, Joanne. Hello to you. Glad you're here. Think you're new here. We've seen some new faces here, or new folks. Yes, glad you guys are here. Appreciate you. And if you do want to hit that thumbs up button, if that's something that is of interest of you, I will not debate you on that. I will not resist your initiative to press the thumbs up button. I will not resist that at all. In other words, you're welcome to do it. All right, there you go. The Sarge says, I just don't know, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, there you go. How can silver soar from inflation ditch? Yeah, it's just a theory. I don't know. We'll see. You know what I mean? Let's see. Hello, Silver Heist is here. Good to see Silver Heist. Check out his most recent video. He did a great interview with Jonathan Swires, the CEO of Monument Metals. I've actually interviewed him a few times too. Great guy. And but that was a really good interview on Silver Heist channel. And UDT Ghost says here, the big silver versus big copper. I can't believe the silver resonates that long. The sound is incredible. That great video. Thank you, UDT. Yes. And that's really the best way to get that sound is with those pocket pingers. I tell you what, they really allow that tone to just ring ever so. It's a great little invention for sure. Yes, indeed it is. Let's see here. Daniel Hopkins says, why are you believing the Fed all of a sudden? Well, Daniel, the thing is it's what they're going to be doing, in other words, there's different ways to believe the Fed. We don't believe them about inflation, and there's a lot of things they've gotten wrong, but if they're signaling what they're going to do weeks or a month in advance, or a day in advance, more likely we can probably believe them there. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Oh, cool. Thanks, Silver Heist. Yes, indeed. And it was thanks to you. Got him a little bit more business there, but yes, indeed. Thank you. All right. And Wildcat7 says, went to my LCS, not much available, picked up some 10-ounce bars at $25.16 per ounce today. Nice. Good job, Wildcat. A good deal indeed. Way to go. Silver Loving Lou says, in summary, we're all waiting for the house of cards to fall. Until then, just keep stacking. There you go. Just keep on stacking. That's right. Yeah, very good. And Kyle N says the only way silver will soar is if they make woke silver with various woke images on the coins. I will be buying the woke soy gender non-binary coin when it makes them. All right, well, hey, you've got to appeal to everybody, right? So why not make some woke silver coins? All right. Let's see here. Mark the Silver Shark gets it wrong again. He says Sal believes there is no manipulation also. Never once on this channel have you heard me ever say that I don't think there's manipulation at all. He should know better than that, Mark the Silver Shark. Never once said that. Let's see here. And he knows it. Bob Sullivan says, I'm shifting from 1 ounce coins to bars. And just going for ounces now, as cheap as possible with recognizable bars. There you go. Sometimes you got to be agile with your silver stacking. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. A.G. Argentum says, keep dreaming. Yeah, well, hey, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Stacking cash, I believe we might have some better buys later. Yes, I think that's a good idea. Very good. Let's see here. Department of Numismatics says, completely unrelated to the video, but didn't a cryptocurrency get hacked today? If true, all the more reasons to stay away from it. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Yes, indeed. I've not heard about that because I've always heard that cryptos, quote, can't be hacked. So it may have been an exchange that was hacked, but I don't know. We have to look and see what exactly it is, the details of it. But if that is true, and it depends on the cryptocurrency, like if it's in a small little altcoin, then, that's maybe a little bit different than if it was Ethereum or Bitcoin. But yeah, I don't think anything is completely hack-proof if it's in the digital realm. So there is that, but anyways, very good. All right, hello, Sailor Stacking, good to see you. Let's see here. Truthful Troll, I did see that. I know you're just having a little fun there. He believes in abortion now. Okay, very good. He believes in abortion. Coins A to Z says, I haven't stopped buying silver. There you go. If Truthful Troll really wants to get my attention, all he's got to do is put a big old fat super chat in there, and I'll see it. It'll light up like a Christmas tree. What do you think of that? And you'll get push-ups out of the deal, too. There you go. Very good. Hey, Silverholic is here. The notification is working for Silverholic. All right. Hello, Jeffrey Jackson. Good to see you. And Chris Skanks is stroking his silver right now. Good to see you. All right. It was an exchange that was hacked. It was reported yesterday. Okay, yes, it was a crypto exchange, not an actual cryptocurrency. Very good. Finding Kina. I thought that would have been the case. Yes, indeed. All right, yes, a special show. Thank you, Gen X. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. All right. Happy Saturday to Silver Loving Lou. Roland Leopold says, Sal, you're down to earth. You're my guru. Keep talking. Keep educating. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Roland. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My kitten is a black belt, sends algorithmic greetings. Yes, indeed, thank you. And we have a little laughter from If It Flips It Ships on this. And Richard Metcalf says, interesting, Sal, big change coming one way or another. It sure is. Something's got to give somewhere, somehow, some way. Jerry Parker is here. Thank you so much. Smashing the thumb up. And Clash is here. Hey, good to see Clash. Welcome, Clash. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Clash is my brother of the origin species. The origin of the species. Oh, there we go. All right. Sal loves this troll. We got it out of him there. See how it lit up like a Christmas tree? Yes, indeed. Thank you, Truthful Troll. Appreciate that, brother. Let me give him 5 push-ups. But before I do that, see, I saw that. It just lights right up. So for those of you new here, for every dollar donated via PayPal, it is 1 push-up I do for each dollar donated via Super Chat, and 2 push-ups per dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family. Anyways, so Clash is here. Check out his channel. He does Pay Dirt, and he does precious metals mining, gold mining, and does his own. Does great stuff over there, and awesome channel and great guy, and a fan of Origin. And by the way, I want to let him know, he may not have seen it, but Origin has a new song out, and it's pretty killer stuff. It's got actually, the Origin is known for being 1,000 miles an hour pretty much all the time, but the last couple albums they've got some groove and good slam going on, and this one they do have some pretty good slam. That bass player is sick. Saw them in concert one time. He's finger tapping pretty much through the whole song and arpeggiating that bass. It's insane. But and another one too, you guys may or may not know, Megadeth. Actually, in this video right here, you're seeing on the screen, a little homage to Megadeth. I put on a stylized T-shirt from their newest album, The Dead, the Sick, and the Dying. The Sick, the Dead, and the Dying. On this, and that their new song is absolutely killer, and it is the Origins of Vic Rattlehead. Beginning of that, so check it out. Very good. All right, so he heard it. All right, nice, cool, awesome. All right, let me give our truthful troll 5 push-ups. Yes, indeed. We're gonna get a little blood flowing here. Gotta honor my trollness here. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yes, indeed. We got it. We got it. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that new Megadeth is awesome. I kind of wish Ellison was back with him, though. I hate that that ended that way. Let's see here. But Lamenzo is great, too. Okay, very good. All right, here we go. Richard Metcalf. Big silver versus big copper. Nice metallic tones on this video. It says, love the sound of silver. Yes, indeed. Love it, love it. All right. Platinum Gnome. I have a 1/64 ounce gold noble, and the previous year was listed as a half-gram noble. Interesting. Now, that is the smallest gold coin I've ever heard of. The 1/50th of an ounce was the whatchamacallit, the Krugerrand that CCT had pointed out in that live stream. But Platinum Gnome has one that's a 1/64 ounce. That is a tiny gold coin, indeed. Okay. Silver Honda says, I'm going to continue to buy silver even if silver spot rises. Yes, indeed. And yes, being agile, purchasing, because if spot price rises and premiums go down, that might be a good thing. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. J Rock chimes in. I recently got into small denominations of silver coins. 1 gram, 10th ounce, just because I've seen it in my LCS and thought it would make a great display. However, now I pick it up when they have it. They give me a good deal on it, and it could be useful in the future. That it can. That is probably the best place to get fractional silvers at your local coin shop, because they're probably not going to pay a premium for it if they're buying it from a customer over the counter, so they will pass that savings on to you. But I would not buy it from an online bullion dealer. Very, very pricey. Yes, indeed. All right, thank you, Silver Wolverine's going to be listening while doing work. I appreciate you, my friend. Silver Wolverine, thanks, brother. Yes, indeed. All right. Marching ahead here, let's see what we've got. We've got Joshua Rhodes as Explorer. Thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. And, yes. Gold Maple, there's been talk about that for a while. Those are some of the nations you mentioned there, what are known as the BRICS nations, which is Brazil, Russia, and Italy, or I think it was one of them, or India, and China. Yes, indeed. Yes, you doing push-ups for every $1 super chat, $1 donated. That's right, exactly, Metalhead. That's what I've been doing for a while. It's a fun little thing. So for every $1 donated via super chat, it's $1, and for every $1 donated via PayPal, friends and family, it's 50. It's 2 push-ups. 2 push-ups there. Yes, indeed. JM Unleashed is here. Good to see JM. Welcome. Good to see you. Silver premiums are a killer. Yes, they're starting to come down a little bit, though, Drake, just slightly. They're starting to come down from what we're hearing. AG Stacker 1776, great points. Appreciate the video. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for watching. Means a lot. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Kenneth Ledford says Def Leppard, Poison, Joan Jett, and Motley Crue are playing right in Philly as we speak. Nice. Nice. Carlos Gonzalez says several analysts who have predicted the last market pullback have said to expect silver to go to 18 or lower. Silver is a falling knife, so it could keep dropping. We'll see. We shall see. All right, yeah. Kevin W. says you use the word if, which is always used in silver price projections and pretty meaningless. Well, that's right. It sure is. It's just for the angle of discussion to see where things go. There's a lot of conditions based off of this. It's just a scenario that I was just articulating through another piece of analysis that I saw there. Yes, indeed. Very, very true. Florin S. As for me, under $25 silver is a bargain. Now, I assume he's meaning that it's a bargain. That's the total price you pay. Just months ago, it was 27. My only problem is that my bills are going up and the leftover for hedging is going down. I'm still happy with silver under 30. Understand, Florin, that's true. There's less and less discretionary income out there, which I think is having some effect on some of the purchasing, which is why we're seeing this go down. Let's see. Metalhead, thank you so much. 5 press ups. All right, thank you. Enjoy. You've greatly inspired my stacking and YouTube career. Thank you, Metalhead. I appreciate that. So we're going to give him 5 push-ups. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And I appreciate it. Let's get that happening. Liquid Electrum is here. So for Metalhead, let's do 5 push-ups. Thank you, brother. All right. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, indeed. Very, very kind. Thank you for your kind words. Appreciate that, sir. All right. So we got Liquid Electrum is here. Chris Skanks is still here. JM Unleashed is still here. Thank you guys for being with me this evening. Having a little bit of fun. Jorge Mendez is here as well. And look at that. Novus is here as well. Great to see you. Welcome, Novus. Been a while. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And let's see here. Alex says, I bought silver while watching this video. All right, there you go. Hope you got a good deal. Hope you got a good deal indeed. D. Luca recognized it. Yes, indeed. Little thumbnail. Put on a Megadeth shirt on the lady who was surprised. Yes, indeed. Sure did have a little bit of fun with seeing if anybody would notice that. Yes. Very, very good. And, oh, yeah, Mike M. Yeah, don't want to kill me. Don't want to kill me, Mike M. That's never happened before, by the way. But if someone were to donate $100, if they could do that via PayPal, friends and family, because YouTube takes 30% and there's another 25% in taxes. And I'd have to break up those push-ups. Maybe ask if I could do some curls in between there. But yeah, but no one's done that before, Mike M. Let's see here. Very good. And let's see here. Let's get back over here. So we've got great video from Silver King. Thank you, Silver King. We had fun with this one. Oh, yeah, we did. Very informative video, my friend. Thank you, Silver King. And he says, good live stream. He's been catching up on the live streams, too. I think he's watched most all the videos now. Now he's going back and catching up on the live streams. And addicted to minis and loving it. I love those hockey puck Balboas, too. Bad the premiums have gone up so much. Yes, indeed. Crazy. But I love the sound of that thing. It's just crazy. Austrian Stacker is here. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. And Liquid Electrum got some small fractional gold today at a good price. Well done. Well done indeed. Marcus Thomas says, for you younger guys and gals, get it. And forget and live your lives and have fun. It'll pay off in the future. There you go. Yes, indeed. You don't want to be too crazy stressing about the price. And I know I talk about the price a lot of the precious metals, part of the discussion of the news portion and some analysis on the channel. But really, if you're stacking, you don't want to stress over it. You want to hold it for the long term. TW, you think an early woman numerals dated 1/10 eagle is worth 10th ounce eagle is worth more than a 90s eagle? No, they're really not. There's nothing. I don't think anything special about those minted from 1990 back to 1986, which are the Roman numeral dated ones. Same with any of the other denominations. They're cool, but yes, indeed. Let's see here. Jorge, are you into mining streaming stocks? I'd be interested to hear about your risk appetite for stocks relative to the PM space. I've done videos on those and have talked about them as sponsored videos, but full disclosure, I don't actually put money into them. They are a bit of a risk. Some of the ones that I cover are, one of the things where they have a time period to where it maximizes your potential. And of course, I even talk about that when I profile those. And there are other people that have the money in them and have done well. But it is a little bit of a risk. But if you want to diversify in the precious metal space, that is one way to do it because you're supporting miners and exploration out there. So yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. But the good question, Jorge. And full disclosure, I do not have the streaming or mining stocks, but I think it's a good way to diversify within the precious metal space. JM Unleashed, thank you so much. Actually, I may pin that because that's actually a good message and well articulated. If there's anything larger than $20 should be sent friends and family. If you put the channel name in the notes, I can give you a big thank you because I have my email open for those kind of things that they happen. And I definitely want to give you a shout out if that does occur. And because what that does is it's 100% of the proceeds go over here because YouTube sucks out 30% of the super chats, and then taxes take at least another 20-25% plus. So yeah, so there you go. So anyways, very, very good. And let's see here. Where are we at here? Let's see. Let's get over here to JRT Jonathan Winchell. Sullivan Metal, thank you for responding to my question. Sorry if I didn't make my point clear. No worries. Hey, my friend, I appreciate you taking the time to comment and watch. Of course, now I'm responding again to this comment, another live stream. But hey, we're having a little bit of fun here. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ben's Pins 1 says, we're all screwed if silver doesn't go up when inflation goes down. There is no more scenarios where silver can go up. Silver's missing the boat on high inflation. But sooner or later, it's going to catch up. It's actually going down a lot. I predict a lot of YouTube silver sites will be up for sale soon. Bins. Yeah, and the thing is this is really not unusual. It's just that this doesn't happen very often. But you look at the last recession, silver languished all throughout that recession. And other points during inflation as well. Silver really did not rise until the tail end. It comes up on the back end, I think, as Richard Metcalf has accurately pointed out in the past. Good to see Marcus Aurelius. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. So glad you're here. And by the way, yes, so good to see Silverholic here again, too. The one and the only. Very good. Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh, so Novus is the one that started the Buckethead name. Very good. He was that was a good, clever name for it. Now he's embraced it. Of course, now since he started showing his face, Stormy, now he can't say that. Now he's not just a guy in a bucket. The bucket is hanging up behind him. But yes, indeed. And just bought more today, Mark Graham did. Yeah, welcome. Good to see you. All right. Okay. All right. Gold Chick. There's Gold Chick. Vibafel is here. Or she's on this video. This video, if you guys get a chance to check out, the algorithm has not been kind to Uncle Sal for about a week now. And see, this is the frustrating thing about my YouTube channel, is I've had to claw, fight, scratch, and dig for every subscriber, every viewer. And I appreciate every single one of you, but my channel was a very slow growing channel. And there was a couple, like maybe 2 weeks ago, some of my videos were starting to take off, and then all of a sudden just drops again. And so this is one of those videos I hope would have done well. It's a great video on bullion coins beyond silver and gold. If you guys get a chance to check it out, some pretty interesting stuff in that video. But anyways, Gold Chick says, that ape is older than me, Sal. I have a niobium anodizer that turns the metal different colors for jewelry I design. That makes it a 14 or 18K frame around the shape. Osmium is super dense and has a low evaporation point. Its fumes are toxic. I've only seen 1 ounce of it. Someone bought in glass. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'd be a little bit scared to have osmium. But I would definitely take iridium, which is a very close density. Yes, indeed. Justin Sartain ordered more gold, another 1/2 and 1/4 ounce eagle. Very good. Well done. All right. Oh, Mark Graham, thank you so much. Mark Graham, that's very kind of you. He shares the videos a lot. I appreciate you sharing. That means a lot. That certainly does help, so I appreciate that. And JM Unleashed, this channel is growing slower than a sedated turtle. Well, you guys should check out JM Unleashed's channel. He does a lot of different stuff with dogs, walking dogs, and a great channel. He talks about precious metals too, but just an overall good, really good production on this channel too. Very creative. Yes, indeed. Yep, Silver Wolverine, it sucks, you know, the algorithm does suck, and I hear you. It's insanity. Hello, Multi-Gunman. Good to see you, Multi-Gunman. All right. Yeah, I hear you, TW. It's a little struggle. I've went ahead and bit the bullet and bought some platinum. I like it. I still think it's somewhat undervalued even with the premiums. Good to see you, Multi-Gunman. Alec Heidel is here. I think he's new too. I got a question about precious metal storage. I know you're a proponent of home storage. I've just purchased a combination lock. What's your favorite combination? Alec, it is the combination on my luggage. That's my favorite combination. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you use that combination for your safe, no one will ever think to break in. You're going to be completely safe. Mark my words on that. No, I'm kidding. I like the question. That's pretty good, Alec. Actually, I've done some videos. You can probably type storage on my channel page and you'll see some stuff about there. But I would look for fire protected safes that are very heavy and bulky. But I am actually a proponent for storing it with friends and family off-site. Don't make yourself a target. If you can. I know it's a pain in the butt, especially for me as a channel. We got to go get the precious metals, bring them here, do a video, then take them back. But you know, it's worth it. Let's see here. All right. Very good. Oh, whoa. Goodness gracious, what the heck is this? I have never ever seen this before. Justin Sartain has done something new that is blowing my mind. What the heck? I have no... This is actually very good news. Justin Sartain has gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships, and 1 went to Austrian Stacker, was gifted a membership to the Salivation Nation by the great Justin Sartain. Wow. That's amazing. All right, very good, very good. That's amazing. I didn't know you could even do that. Dricket1 was gifted a membership by Justin Sartain. Wow. Very good. Thank you so much. That is incredible. I never knew that was possible. Thank you, Justin. And I hope the other channel members will appreciate that from Justin Sartain. That is pretty amazing. Wow. I'm just blown away by that. That is crazy. Thank you. So there, us Austrian Stackers now a channel member. I don't know what level that is, but that is cool. That is really cool. All right, let's see here. Very generous of Justin. Thank you so much. He's a channel member himself. A great member of this community. We appreciate Justin. Everybody, yes, I hope you guys thank him. That, yes, hope he, yes, very, very cool. Very cool. All right. And, there you go. 6 to 5 says just picked up a 10th ounce platinum coin. from Australia a couple weeks ago. Well, that's cool. And the 1 gram platinum panda from China about a month ago. The bulk of my collection will likely remain silver, but I'm interested in some of these alternative options. I think it's a good way to diversify. Yes, indeed. Very cool. So I wonder how that works. JK was just gifted a membership. Wow, that's cool. Yes, indeed. Liquid Electrum. If you click the join button at the bottom of this video, or go to the description. You'll see a join button, and there's a little video that talks about it. The cheapest one is like $1.99 a month, and yes, indeed, yes, $1. That's the cheapest option. Yes, indeed. But thank you, very kind, man. I didn't even know you could do that. That is so cool. Let's see here. Oh, Tucson Bubba. Yes. Oh, that would be the ultimate insult to Alan Gold if you could gift a membership to the Salvation Nation to Alan Gold. Oh my gosh, if he was here, that would be crazy. It's a new feature in the Super Chat section. Okay, interesting. Wow. That's wild. Of course, I'm not seeing that here because I'm the host, so that's wild. It's a new feature in the Super Chat section. JM Unleashed says there. That blows me away. Oh my gosh, that would be the ultimate troll. Oh, Silver Ice. I once gifted a membership to Terry, and she timed me out. Son of a motherless goat. Now, can you imagine if somebody were to gift Alan Gold a channel membership here? Oh, that would be the ultimate troll. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's only 5'2"? Wow, I did not know that, Novus. The things you learn. Oh, Justin Sartain, I will be like Switzerland. I have never smoked pot. My bong has just inhaled. As I just inhaled. All right, and now we're going to give Justin Sartain 10 push-ups. Thank you, my friend. We're good. Hello, Darren Wright. Let's get slurpy. We're going to slurp before we do this push-ups for Darren Wright. Yes, indeed. Very cool. Here we go. Let's make it happen. Thank you, Justin Sartain. Here's 10 push-ups. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I had to do 15 because I had to do 5 more for each of those channel memberships he gifted to select members here inside of this live chat right now. That's pretty cool. So I guess he can pick it. All right, dinner has been served. All right, everybody, we're going to Silver Heist House for dinner. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Silver Heist. What's cooking for some Silver Heist? I think Silver Heist should have me on in the background so that I can sing to the whole family before dinner, okay? All right, what do you think about that, Silver Heist? Will you do that? Bring your phone with you, take it to the dinner table, put me right in the center with the Heist family, and I'll sing them a little pre-dinner song. All right, very good. Okay, very good. All right, here we go. So, good job, 6 to 5. Stack that gold. Oh, no, wait, Tucson Bubba. Well, I'll gift to Sal's Coffee Fund. Now, please time me out. I've been thinking bad things lately. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. I'm going to give you, everybody put their headphones on. I'm going to give you a slurp here in stereo for Tucson Bubba. Here we go. Tasty. All right, and so Austrian Stacker says 1, if you think Sal is cheating. 2, if you really think he makes push-ups. All right, well, hey, we're going to give you 5. Austrian Stacker, no way. Justin Sartain just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. Man. Crazy, Justin. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 10 more push-ups for Justin Sartain, plus 5 for Austrian Stacker. Man. Jorge was gifted a membership. Super Chat Train. Yes, indeed. It's crazy. Wow. Maybe Silver Wolverine will get one of those. My goodness gracious. Wow. All right, let's see here. Let's do 15. 10 for the membership gifts. This is insane. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yeah. Man, this is insane. Wow. I can't believe it. Pace myself. I know. Tell me about it. Wow. That's very kind of you, Justin. Very kind. Man, this is wonderful. You guys are great. Ah, I wish I could have another account to look this thing up to see what this thing looks like from the other end. All right. Okay. Stack that gold. Chiming in here on this live stream from yesterday. Of course, he's going to think I'm insane because I'm responding to his live stream comment on another live stream. So Stack That Gold's been getting so many spam calls lately myself on both the home and cell phones. Usually they're automated. Surprised if it was a live person. I get calls once in a while from these guys trying to sell me silver coins, believe it or not. Wow. I don't think they're scammers. But I don't know how they get my home number. Yeah, Charles Manson. Yes, indeed. There you go. Then no one has a clue who Charles Manson is anymore. All right. Yes, indeed. Very good. And yes, thank you again to, let's see who he's gifted lately here. Alan Cadell has become a channel member. There you go. Nice. Jorge was. Very cool. Liquid Electrum. There you go. Greetings, Blue. Liquid Electrum, $3.99. We're going to give him 4 push-up. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Very good. Okay, let's do this. 4 push-ups. I believe that's right. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, Liquid Electrum. Here we go. 4 push-ups for Liquid Electrum. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Trying to keep my back straight, keep my muscles toned. My muscles toned if I can. All right. Helter Skelter. Yes. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yes, very satanic. Old Chuck Manson, who's not a nice guy, I understand. All right. Gold, silver, platinum are on sale. Buy low, sell high. There you go. That's right. Gold chick, you're right. Snoop X says, good stuff. Nice intro. Always informed in this channel. Thank you, Snoop. Appreciate that. Got a hell of a little fun. AG Stacker 1776. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. All right, very good. Yes, 1 more push-up. I know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you in the next one. We'll do 1 more. Next batch comes through. We'll add 1 to it. What do you think of that? Let's see here. Ooh, so Jeffrey Jackson's been in Austria. It would be neat to visit Austria someday. That's cool. He was there a few years ago. Yeah. The lovely mountains in Austria. Yes, indeed. Gold Chick says a missing read is an alignment device. You have to align it with the machine to make it work, Sal. Ah, okay. There we go. Let's see, but what machine is that? You know what I mean? All right. Thank you, Gold Chick. Snoop says, I want a copper round buffalo just to have. Oh, there you go. It would be cool. And yes, and I have plenty of that stuff. We can start a musical coin group. I have some old copper bullion just for fun, not to stack. All right. Yes, very good. And Addicted to Minis and Loving It chimes in on this video. Says people often sleep on the monetary side of the silver equation. Yes. I would counter that the drag of the deflation could lower the production on the industrial side, thus countering silver's performance as a monetary hedge. That's true. That could happen as well, except for that if it increases and people get worried about economic situations, then that means the monetary side would light up in the price action as opposed to the industrial side, if that makes sense. And that's all paper. That would happen on paper as much as it would happen in the physical markets. Jamie Foxx is here, and he can't watch me without coffee. Yes, indeed. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Nice. Gold Chick says, nice hot pink toy, Sal. Oh, look, a black one too. Yes, indeed. It is a cool little hot pink toy. That's right, Gold Chick. I know that she was going on that one. Hans Bass, think he's new here, commenting on this video. Silver could soar if inflation dips. Just some food for thought in that video, by the way. It's not saying it's going to happen, but just giving a little bit of a context here with some analysis, a little bit different analysis. It says, consider this. As debt of the government rises, it becomes unmanageable. As it is now the highest in the U.S. history, more rate hikes means the government must pay more on its debt. The camel's back of the debt, if you will, is already near collapse. Its rates rise much more. The camel is a black will break. Some punctuation's kind of off and spacing in this comment. Therefore, the dangerous flirting by the Fed with the raising of debt cannot last for long. Other countries are already complaining about it and don't want our bonds, which is our debt. So the Fed is buying them and also stocks. This is totally unsustainable, as we'll soon see. It will be apparent to even a blind man. That's a good point, Hans. And I think this is why they are working on this Great Reset. And while I believe that the Great Reset is probably all but inevitable, at least to a degree, at least we're gonna move into it slowly, I guess, starting with the CBDC, and then it will fast track from there, and we won't even know what hit us. Yes, indeed. All right, good live stream. Thank you, Silver King. Appreciate it. He's been watching all my videos and live streams, and it's absolutely amazing that he's doing that. When Thoughts Turn to Gold video. Yes, this is another one I was hoping would get a little bit more attention. And Gold Chick took the time to watch it. I appreciate it. She says, it will be passed down unless it's a 30-gram Chinese short panda, in which case it gets molten with acetone, oxygen, or graphite melter, cut to 18-karat gold and gold with 14K green and white gold and shaped into jewelry with or without gemstones. There you go, Gold Chick. That's a way to do it for those Chinese stuff. Yes, indeed. Yes, that's right, Silverholic. Stop swearing. Yes, indeed. Well, you know what's an even worse, you know what's an even more vile word than CBDC, Silverholic, don't you? That is ESG. That's the real scary stuff. You tie ESG with a CBDC, you're talking about misery, if you know what I'm saying. And that misery loves company. All right. Bad news, that stuff is. Pedo, I already have a Charles Manson and Family CD. I'm surprised Dennis Wilson or anyone else considered signing him to a record label. Yes, crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't have one of those. All I have is this dark chocolate in my hand. All right. I'm going to eat this piece of dark chocolate. Yes, indeed, and it's tasty. Oh, yeah, I've got that one too, Liquid Electrum. That 1915 Restrike, 0.986 ounce headband with a mustache. It is called the Corona. Let me see if I can find it for you, Austrian Stacker. $100 Corona. There you go. It's the 100 Coronas, random. Of course, mostly all restrikes from 1915. And it's kind of a cool coin. If it was just a little bit more, it'd be a full ounce. But you get it for pretty low, above spot price, typically. Although, obviously, this one here is priced strange. Look at that. It says 1930.11, but that's credit card price. Usually they list the use the cash price up here, but if you get one of them, it's 1852 from AppMex. That's just the first link I had. There you go. All right, now I got to get my boilerplate back because I copied that link over. That's Austria. Okay, where are we at? Okay, Silver Wolverine, maybe they will drop the C and he will get the CBD. There you go, maybe so. Hello, Mudvayne, 2311, good to see you. All right. 4 Golden, yeah, good to see you guys. Yeah, so good to see. Hey, thank you, Novus. It was good seeing you, Novus. So glad hope you're doing okay, and so good to see you. Thanks for popping in tonight. I appreciate you. The great Novus. Yeah, we've missed you, brother. Yes, indeed. And Justin Tartane likes Coronas with lime. Yes, I do too. Those are good. Alex Adele, National Treasure versus Indiana Jones. Which do you prefer? Got to go with the classic Indiana Jones. I do like the National Treasure series, but the Indiana Jones is it's just overall, I just like it better, I think. But that's a good question. Very good question. Maria Teresa, silver tolerant, Austrian silver harmonic, and original packaging from the U.S. Australian Mint while I was in Vienna. That is cool, Gold Maple. And original packaging. I didn't know the Philharmonics had, well, the Philharmonics used to come in these blister packs. I actually have one in those. Yes, indeed. Hello, Maria Chin. Good to see you. Maria has been a channel member for over 12 months, over a year. Very cool. Awesome, awesome. A Liquid Electrum, his is 0.1106. It's smaller, like 10th ounce. Okay, yeah, I've got one of those too. It's pretty cool. Same design. All right, I think I copied this. There we go. All right, let's get here. We got Silver Current Twitcher. Well, I can't see inflation dipping anytime soon. Yeah, I kind of doubt it too. Marcus Aurelius with a 10 spot. A $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. Let's read this comment before we give him 10 push-ups. He says, I'm giving up on silver as a moneymaker in my portfolio. Silver is fun to collect, similar to comic books, but I have no expectations on profit. Gold, on the other hand, I still have hope. There you go. I think that's a good attitude to have because Marcus Aurelius, I don't think people, it's wise for them to think that they're going to make money on silver. It should be there just to preserve their wealth. That's the best thing I think we can hope for silver. Let's give you 10. And I think I owe Austrian Stacker another push-up because he gave in euros. If I think that's who it was. So I'm going to give 11 push-ups here. Yes, indeed. I'm going to, I want to be like a Lannister and always pay my debts and push-ups. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get this thing started so we can get going here and be uber productive. Yes, indeed. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There we go. We got it. Yeah. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Where are we at here? Here we go. Here we go. Rich Peterson says, great video. Thanks for the share of information about the more rare metals coins. Well, thank you, Rich. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Yes, indeed. And thank you to some Bubba. Shipping delay on those push-ups. Yes, indeed. Took me a little bit, but we got him in. We got him delivered. And Kenneth Ledford does not believe. It's all right. We get some believers who do and some don't. But anyways, I'll be ripped soon. Yeah, as long as I don't rip a pectoralis muscle, then I'll be good. I want the other kind of rip. Thank you. All right, Pieces of 8 says, I have one of those 10th ounce Platinum Eagles. Nice. I do too. I think they're pretty cool. NC Purdy is here. NC Purdy says, silver and gold are not good investments or insurance. Sell the premiums that are paid by dealers has absolutely died. Last week, Eagles were $7.50 over spot to buy them back from us. Now $5. Well, actually, that's news to me because I thought that $5 was the going rate. $6 max. I don't know of anybody that was paying $7.50 over at any time. So if you've been seeing that, I have been missing out. But anyways, let's see here. Jorge Mendez, Nicolas Cage versus Harrison Ford. Same question. I'm gonna have to probably go with Harrison Ford. I do like Nicolas Cage. I guess maybe, but I'm not the best measure of an actor, I guess. I don't know, but anyways. All right, let's see. Oh, JM, have to fly. I thank you so much, JM Unleashed. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it so much for being here. JM Unleashed, have a good one, brother. Sorry if I missed you saying goodbye, but thank you very much. Okay. And Silver King with another good live stream. Yes, indeed. We had fun. That's an oldie but goodie. James O'Neill Brown says, the resonation of the silver communication with the extraterrestrials. That's right. That's exactly right, James. James O'Neill Brown. Oh, yes, Eric, that's right. The Donald will speak at an Illinois rally at 8 p.m. That's right. Yes, indeed. Food is the best investment. There you go. Yes, indeed. And very good. And Fusky 23. Look at the market. It's been tanking, and we are in a recession. The fact that gold is hanging in there, around $1,800, and silver still in the 20s, with all the selling pressure, is a good sign to me. But that could be the hopium talking. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes. Thank you, Fusky. Thank you. Krista Skanks, I tend to believe that as well. Although I can't really articulate what you're saying there for reasons I'm sure you understand. Alec, is there a price in which you would sell your entire stack? Probably not. Because if there was a price, then more likely I would take that money and buy more precious metals for it, which means I would have to profit from it big time. So likely not. Let's see here. Guy Asbell, $14 silver and $10 premiums by September, October. Okay. Interesting, Guy. That would be quite something to see. All right, thank you, Guy. All right, Guido Sagaya, does anybody think we're not in a recession right now? That's a good question. Might be a good poll question. We might do that for tomorrow's live stream. By the way, I will be live streaming tomorrow night, Sunday, for the Market Watch. And yes, indeed. Let's see here. No, I understand, Insaperty. And that's something I've been preaching about on this channel for quite some time, about being realistic about silver and gold. Silver and gold should not be seen as a get-rich-quick scheme or for profits at all. That's the wrong way to think about precious metals. You should be thinking about them in terms of preserving wealth, preserving your purchasing power. That's it. They're not going to make you rich. They're going to preserve what riches you already have. And by the way, that is over the long term, not in the here and the now. You'll just be frustrated if you buy silver and it goes up $1 tomorrow and you go to sell it and find out that you've been hoodwinked. That's not the way that it works. There you go. Very good. Very good. Krista Skanks, another statement I agree with. I could go into why I think there's evidence to back that up. Sadly, I can't articulate it here on this channel, but I believe that is the case, and I'm willing to bet that some people who actually did cast a ballot for said individual were probably would be more open-minded now, considering the absolute damage he's done to this country. All right, James M says, neat detail is that gold one has ridges on the rim while the silver has smooth. The reason for this is to help blind visually impaired people. Interesting. Yes, indeed. I could see that. Yes, thank you, James. Good comment there. And Silver High says, since the U.S. dollar is in trouble, the euro dollar is in deep trouble. Let's go metals. Yes, indeed. There you go. Let's go metals. Metals, indeed. And John Bethia, when do you buy your first silver and the spot price? You know what? I want to say I bought my first silver. I think I've showed the first silver bar that I've ever bought, and I may have to actually pull that thing out again. That's what she said. And when I do that, I think it was around $4 an ounce at the time, or maybe $3.50 something. Because I think I paid like $4 or $5 for that bar, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Very good. And Marcus Aurelius is exactly right. All fiats are in trouble. That's right. Because they are all fiat, and everybody's kind of doing the same thing with this modern monetary theory and stuff. It's just insanity what's happening. Silverholic, I do have a direct quote. I've got it on tape. She actually did say that, word for word, actually. Silver bean counter, massive volatility to come. Buy the dips. We're in a dip now. Could it go lower? Sure. But $18 or $19? Probably not without high premiums. Well, silver bean counter, you're not going to believe this, but I'll go ahead and tell it right now. But that's what she said. I mean, word for word. I saw this lady the other day. I was walking down the street and she said, massive volatility to come. Buy the dips. We're in a dip now. Could it go lower? Sure. But $18 to $19? Probably not without high premiums. I was like, man, lady, that sounds like something Silver Bean Counter would say. And she said, well, maybe so, but I don't know. Who's Silver Bean Counter? I said, I can't really explain it right now, but more than likely, I may hear him say that or read him say that, and if I do, I'm going to tell him that you said it first. All right, very good. Sorry. Silver Bean Counter, if you come back and listen to this, respond to my comment. I hope you get the context. We're just having fun. All right, very good. Bone rips for silver. There we go. Let's do it. In stereo for Justin Sartain. He's giving out a lot of channel memberships tonight. Here we go. Let's do another slurp. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. In stereo, put your headphones on. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Love Button is here waving to us. Welcome, Love Button. Good to see you. Lonnie Porter says guitar, bass, percussion. Now all you need is a wind instrument, and you could be a one-man orchestra. There we go. That's right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Silver Honda says, like 123, as Leonard Skinner would say, Sweet Home, Pennsylvania. I love your 5-ounce Aztec copper round. Thank you, Silver Honda. Appreciate that, sir. Very kind. Silver Honda also says, I don't have a pocket pinger device. However, I put my hands in my pocket and play pocket ping ball. There you go, pocket pinball. Boom, shalaka. Yes, indeed. I start my own museum and charge an ounce to get in. There you go. Yes, indeed. Alex, I was wondering whether at a given price you would pivot into other asset classes like real estate, business investments, or, of course, at a given ratio if it makes sense to rotate between PM. Those other assets, it's a pain in the butt. You got to really shift your strategy and educate yourself on those things. I do believe in diversification, and other people do diversify. I have my retirement through my work. Otherwise, I feel like I know precious metals, and I kind of just I don't know that I would pivot in anything in a risky investment, because those are riskier investments out there, and I'm just not a risk person, And there's risk in everything, but anyways, all right. Oh yes, I think I did hear about that, Gold Maple. Maximilian Trump made his fortune in the Yukon Gold Rush in the 1890s, which is the basis of Trump's family wealth. That's right. Very good. Let's see here. Yeah, NC Purdy, that's true. And I always say, whenever people say stuff like that, NC Purdy, my response is this. And this is something that you think about this. Hey, no problem, Alec. Good comment. Appreciate the questions. But NC Purdy, think about this. You can take any 2 dates in history for any asset class, any investment, and make them look really, really good or really, really bad. Here's another for instance. I bought silver when it was at $4 per ounce, and I've also could have sold that same silver bar at $51 at one point in time. Yes, indeed. So you can pick different periods of times when the prices move up and down to make any asset look good. But if you look over the past 5 years and where the average of where silver's been from post-pandemic or within the pandemic up to now, we have a new sort of floor. Because in 2007, $21 was probably pretty high at that point in time. And likely that's not the average for the year 2007. I could be wrong, but I don't know if most silver was actually up then. But anyways, okay, let's see here. All right, let's get over here. And we've got CR. Name the band, original name, first album. That's from Kill 'Em All. That is Metallica. Metal up your ass. Metallica. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Kenneth. That's right. Indeed, indeed. CR says equities to the moon as inflation wanes. A lot is happening in the financial markets, just not in the silver sector, if you will. Gold is always a good thing to buy and can be had with a very low premium. Also, with certain gold series, you can recoup the premiums upon sale, so it isn't by definition a premium at all. Let's see, very good. Well, the premiums, by definition, are the amount you pay above spot when you make the purchase. Yes, indeed. And so recouping that premium upon sale does not mean that the premium didn't exist before. It doesn't exist even at the point in time. But it's just that you've taken away the risk of paying that premium when you go to sell. Jorge, do you believe in allocating a given percentage of holdings to investment-grade jewelry for the ease of portability in the event of a social unrest? Well, I don't. I believe in taking the given percentage of holdings for bullion grade jewelry. In other words, you can get them from SD Bullion. I think Provident Metals or JM Bullion has them. Several bullion dealers have bullion grade jewelry, bracelets, and things like that. I think that's a good idea, especially if you're traveling or in the event of social unrest. Some people may not recognize if you got a couple of gold bracelets around your wrist, people may think it's cheap jewelry. So they're less likely to rob you for it. But yes, indeed. All right. Hello, Bill457. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Zephiel says, nice to see the trade group denied it, but explanation still has not been provided. It sure hasn't. That's right. That's right. All right. And Edwin Tan, who's coming to us here from Singapore, was close to being the first view, but thank you so much. All right, and let's see here. We've got Yamir says, we know they are secretly buying massive amounts of gold. The sheep could only have fiat, yeah. And perhaps so. A lot of gold buying going on. A girl made Bill buy some Bitcoin. Interesting. All right. All right. Silver King, everything is a mystery these days, especially once we talk about the banksters and politicians of this world. Yes, true that. There is some mystery there. Okay, yes, okay. Investment grade jewelry. Yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I was thinking like the collectible, like, regular jewelry. I see what you're saying. We're talking about the same thing there. That's right. Thank you, Jorge. Prospector James Marshall. The fact that elites and the major governments want, own, or trade in gold is reason enough for me to want gold. Yes. I hear you. I agree. Rocky Superstar. Good morning, sir. This interesting story. I feel that Russian gold is being imported, just like their oil. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And There you go. Mutant Rife. I like that acronym. Extra stupid game. That's right, Mutant. TW says, assuming they use metric tons, that's a lot of pounds of gold, plus an ounce or two. That's right. Sure is. Let's march on through here. You guys are wonderful. Appreciate you being here tonight. We're having some fun. I'm going to remember not to forget the game. Stay tuned, everybody, because we're going to play a little game at the end of this live stream. Yes, indeed. I had to kind of cut short last night's live stream. And so I want to make up for it tonight. Wayne Burbrink. All of these folks say gold is a relic. Dead old man's investment are sure worried about the who, what, and where. Yes, that's right. They sure are. One thing is for sure, gold is not dead. Central banks know it's not a relic. That's right. Carrie Tehran says the gold doesn't care where it came from. Gold is gold. It all melts at the same temperature. That's exactly right. Exactly right. And we've got UDT Ghost says they should have confiscated the gold for the war crimes and crimes against humanity. Yes. There you go. There you go. UDT Ghost. Alec, what's your favorite book overall on PM economics? Well, there's a book called Trade the Ratio, which is pretty good, that I've actually reviewed by Carly Shanka a couple years ago. But also like a book of essays called More Liberty, Less Government by Walter E. Williams. And I'm in the midst, very, very slowly going through this book called The Great Reset by Glenn Beck. But I'm not much of a reader, be honest with you, Alec. I'm sad to say. But yes, indeed. All right, John Bethia, thank you so much, John. I appreciate you being here, sir. All right. Where are we at here? Joey Bodeker says they didn't import Russian gold. They import gold from Russia. It's all lawyer speak. Okay. Well, there is a difference, I think, Joey, and that is Russian gold is stored in London, as I mentioned in the video. And those Russian bars came from the vaults over in Bank of England. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Let's get over to this and march our way through here. Hey, thank you, Alec. And let's see here. Liquid Electrum got a carat bar. It's 2.5 grams gold and credit card size holder. Interesting. LCS sold it cheap. Very cool. Nice. Yeah, you see those things more and more. Those little credit card size pieces. Grayman61 is here chiming in, checking in. Welcome, Grayman. Glad you're here. Chad Lichtenstein comments on this video. Gold teeth of the dead they hoarded for the Germans. How sad. Will they ever learn their lesson? Yes, indeed. Will they ever? Good question. Tree Climber says, Sal, look into how Bombia admin took half of Ukraine's gold in 2015. Where did it go? Nice dive into the Russian gold exchange. Now, I had not heard about that. The Bombia admin. Interesting. They took half of Ukraine's gold in 2015. Man, that should have been news. I had not heard about to look into that. Thank you, Tree Climber. Yeah. Let's see here. And let's get over here to a few more comments. Edward Morley. So much more sound with 90% and 925 versus 999. Yes, indeed, that's right. 925, that copper really rings out. It sure does. MM126, yes, still alive, still here, and glad you're here, MM126. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. We're just enjoying our Saturday evening with you guys. Twisted Clown says, was it that triangle that makes the things disappear? Salavate mystery solver. Yeah. I'd start investigating the scammers. There you go. We need to do it. We need to do it. Investigate the scammers. Lion Silver Stacker 47 says, my opinion is that they are creating drama so the inspectors will not be looking in the right place, so the gold can come through the back door, a Trojan horse, if you will. Yes, indeed. Freedom, says NJ Shore Greek. Yes, indeed. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Stack on, indeed, says Gray Man. And where are we at here? Let's slurp some more coffee. Marcus Aurelius. I actually did a video on that topic. In fact, I'll show you exactly where that is. If you go to my channel here and go to videos, we can go down here and find, where is it here? Let's see here. Oh, here it is. Uganda claims it has world's largest gold deposits. Didn't get very many views, but that was pretty big news. But if you get a chance, check that video out, and you will see the truth about that discovery. So I encourage you to check that video out. Uganda. Just type in Uganda on the search channel. If you don't want to scroll all the way down there, you can go over here to the search bar and type in Uganda. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right. Moving ahead here. Tree climber. With the Bank of London holding so much foreign gold, that alone should have prevented the UK from joining the EU. Australia is attempting to audit their gold in London. Seems 6 tons have been lost. Well, I don't think London or England wants to join the EU. In fact, they're breaking away from the EU. It's called Brexit. They did that a couple years ago. Yes, indeed. Very good. Yeah, MM126. You watch that video, you'll see that we agree. Angel Garcia, Klaus Schwab wants to eradicate 50% of the population by 2025. Tell you what, doesn't surprise me. It's part of what it is, population control. It's insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Yeah, all right. Bionic Fishy Fish says somebody hedging their bets and keeping those ties close. Yeah, very good. True that. And we have an Explorer from Joshua Rhodes. That's his algorithm food. Some people put cool, unique comments in there just to kind of keep their algorithm going, and I do appreciate that. And usually they thumb up as well. It does help the videos. Yes, need all the help I can get. I appreciate it. Dakini Woman says, such a gold mystery. That's a lot of gold. Indeed it is, Dakini Woman. Yeah. All right. And Department of Numismatics says, another refreshing video breaking away from the norm. Yes, thank you. And I try to do that. Thank you, Department of Numismatics. And sometimes it does not serve me well with the views, but I do like to change things up a bit on the channel, be diversified in the content, as long as it's within the realm of metals in general and precious metals and semi-particular. Yeah. All right. And I appreciate you guys. JM Unleashed says, only metal fulfills the requirements of money being durable and having limited supply. Digital and paper do not fulfill those requirements. True that. Excellent comment. That's right. And Mark B says, Sal is back. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mark B. We are here. All right. And Department of Numismatics is chiming in on this video. Let's see what he's got to say here. I got that Aztec copper. There's something about copper that really accents the details stamped into them. I don't stack copper, but I did get the Aztec coppers to help complete a full set of the GSM Aztec coins. Yeah, there you go. Now waiting on the 1 ounce gold to drop. It actually, yes, they had it on their site, but it's not in stock now. I'd like to get one of those too. Another refreshing video from the norm. You had fun making this video. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Department of Numismatics, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Jorge Mendez has a great question here, but let me say goodnight to Metalhead first. Have a good night. Almost midnight there in the United Kingdom. Appreciate you, Metalhead. Have a good evening, and thank you again, my friend. I appreciate your support. Yes, indeed. So, Jorge Mendez says, what are your top 3 passions in life? Number 1, just kind of sitting around being lazy. That's number 1. Number 2, twiddling my thumbs at a kind of a slow rate. Number 3, farting in my enemy's general direction. Those are my 3 top passions in life. What do you think of that, Jorge? Does that suffice? Is that a good passionate things, you know? Just sitting around being lazy? I have a big passion for that. And no, I'm kidding. All right, I'll answer the question seriously. Honestly, I think right now it probably is precious metals. But probably family, friends, relationships with my family and friends is the biggest passion. God, you know, is passionate, but I do love precious metals too. Yes, indeed. Hello, Gas Girl. Good to see you. All right. And very good. Yes, indeed. Don't spit in the wind. That's right. Very, very good. So, Jorge, I hope I mentioned it. It's hard to really narrow it down to 3 because obviously, you know, God, family, and you know, precious metals is obviously up there. And I do, you know, I really do like interacting with you guys too, which is kind of related to precious metals. But this channel is a passion, so you know, it's tough. You know, it's tough to say. Let's see here. And favorite movie is tough to answer too. There's so many out there, so many good movies that I like, and I know that's a generalized thing. Mystery Men was a great movie from 1999. Sling Blade I really like. You know, there's some good classics out there that are just incredible, as well as Shawshank Redemption. Yes, indeed. You don't want that to get hit in the eye. Pee in the wind. Don't want to piss in the wind. That's right. We don't want to do that. Hello, Nate Palm Death. Good to see you. Huh? All right. Tammy Love. Good question about goldbacks. And since you're new here, I'm going to refer you over here to my channel. If you go to my channel page, see, I don't have much of a life, Tammy. Tammy Love. So I've made a lot of videos, okay? So here is my thoughts on the goldbacks. If you go to my channel and type in goldback, in fact, I've got one right here that I like to fondle with. That's a goldback. I've done several videos on it. If you type goldback in the search, you will see several videos on the goldback. Let's see here, goldbacks. Type goldbacks. There we go. Or goldback. So here we go. Gold is being used as currency right now. That's one on the goldback. And there, I've got a couple of videos on it. I've also included it in other videos, but I do believe in the goldback. And I think it's cool. There's ways to purchase goldbacks. There's also ways not to purchase goldbacks as well, too. Very good. All right. So, yes, indeed. Very, very good. Let's see here. Benny Barker is good. Good to see you. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Okay, we've got end the CCP. Given the gold traveled multiple nations prior to reaching Switzerland, this reeks of money laundering. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's something called rehypothecation that would pretty much further make that case for you. That happened with Germany a couple of years back with their gold. Crowder Assets Unlimited. Definitely. Gold Eagle coins is definitely legitimate. I've actually seen them at coin shows. And you can get some pretty good deals from Golden Eagle coins. Bono Mark says, there's British Postal Services. I've notified them of my change of address. I live in Shanghai now. Just kidding, bro. It's coming from London. It's HSBC easily. All right. Thank you, Bono. CCT. Well, there's occasionally a lot of wealth in Switzerland, so they can easily afford to buy it. They're also pretty secretive about finances, which is why some of my clients have Swiss bank accounts. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I should open up a Swiss bank account. I don't know. Oh, Primus is playing tonight. Or do you want me to play Primus? I don't have my bass here. I can't do it. Oh, yeah. Daddy, would you like some sausage? No, wait, that's Freddie Got Fingered. Sausage was Les Claypool's side projects a number of years back. All right. Greetings to Dr. Webb Music. Good to see you. Joker's Wild says, great video, Sal. I read about this. It's nuts. You notice mainstream news isn't talking about Ukraine too much in the past couple of weeks. That's right. I think it may pop off soon. Beats everybody, yes. Yeah, they're not talking about it a whole lot now. Why is that? It's crazy. Jerry was a race car driver. My name is Mud. The silver ring really does sound like tinnitus. Yeah, there you go. It does. Yes, that's right. It does have a tinnitus sound to it. Timothy Lloyd says, they can't stop gold. It's got too much power. That's right. They cannot stop gold. Exactly right. Crowder Assets Unlimited. Yeah, there we go. Let's go for 200 thumbs up in this live stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Department of Numismatics says, as a neutral nation, if Switzerland is no under alliance agreement treaty to place sanctions on Russia, who knows? Yes, indeed. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Can they? They're neutral. They have a history of being neutral. Oh, they're playing a tribute to Kings by Rush tonight. Interesting. Wow. They came out with a new album called Conspiratoria. Sadly, they went a little bit woke. That's all right. Very good, very good. Rondo Otteson says, it's being controlled to manipulate the worth of currency because silver and gold are real money. When the currency collapses, it will happen fast. Yes, indeed. But I think that'll be reset before it collapses. Richard Metcalf says, interesting. Whoever has it must have a lot of clout. All the logistics that go through still remain anonymous. It could be pretty hard to do without big connections. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. True. Especially that much gold. It seems like there had to be some sort of trail going by there. But anyways. I'm still slurping if everybody's wondering. By the way, we're getting close to 100 thumbs up in this live stream. Benny Barker, should I stack gas cans if you want to put gas in them too? I think it might be a good idea. Yes, indeed. Put gas in those gas cans. And press your love button while you're there. Our D. Smith says, I want our tax money paid back by the idiotic bureaucrats spending our money for political censorship action like this against our private citizens. D. Smith, you and me both. Will it happen? Of course not. There's so much money that our federal government spends that I disagree with. That's extra constitutional. It should not be spent on. Man, but I digress. That's why you stack gold and silver as a middle finger to the system. Billy Dance Rabia says, the world is one, all leaders playing their part. Yes, indeed. One world order, for sure. THS says, thank you, Belly Dance Rabia. They are all in bed with each other. They have to lie. There you go. Yes, indeed. I'm in bed with my pillow, by the way. Just a little personal news flash for you guys. I go to bed every night with my blankets and pillows, okay? And my mattress, too. You can't forget my mattress. My box spring as well. And the bed frame. I always go to sleep on my bed frame as well. And little posts that go down to the floor. I sleep with all that crap. My kitten is a black belt. Sends algorithmic greetings to me. Thank you. He was first on this video from this afternoon. A perfect 1 ounce gold eagle replaced with another. But something is missing. Views on this video. The algorithm did not catch this one either. If you guys get a chance to check that out, I hope you will. And my Charlie Brown, I am Silverholic. And I always get fooled by Lucy every time I hold the ball up, too. Ron Skank says, I don't care if it goes up or not. I'm not buying any more Eagles until the markup goes down. 30% is crazy. It makes this inflation look reasonable. True that, Ron. Understand. And I'm not buying Silver Eagles except for one that I bought recently. I went against my own self here on it. I might do a video on it. Who knows? Who knows? And it was forced to live off their own feces for several days. Who was? Oh, my gosh. Crazy. Insane in the membrane. All right. I'm in the second commenter. Thank you, Abraham. I wish I could. Let me just refresh this. I gotta refresh this. I'm like we've not gotten many new comments anyway from this beginning, so we're gonna go ahead and refresh this here. Get on down here to the maelstrom of madness is what we're going to do. That's right. Who's going to be number 100 on this? Thumbs up. I don't know. Will it be you? Will it be me? Is it you or do you have to pee? AG4 Spot has made it. He's made it tonight. Thank you, AG4 Spot. Yeah, he's here. Okay, we're going to the... Come on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Baron and Munson says, very cool on this video. 250-gram Geiger silver bar. Unboxing. I still have that bar, by the way. I did not sell it. Still got that very bar. Saw it just the other day. Google was first on this one, on the Prince the Gold Stacker video from 5 years ago. Jay Silver thought it was very cool. I go back sometimes 5 years to bring some of these old viewers back who've not seen it in a long time. Very good, says Obese. Thank you, Obese. And Dennis Jameson says, cool intro. Thank you on this video. The perfect 1 ounce. You want to see a cool video? Check that video out. I'm hyping that video up, hoping you'll watch it. Yeah, guys. All right. 103. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Very, very good. And where are we at here? Alec, no, Gold Maple, he's not a troll. He has strong opinions, but he just posts his thoughts. Yeah, but he's actually not a troll. He's been viewing for a while. Let's see here. He likes to talk about different subjects in the chat and the comments too. Rocky says number 4. Thank you, Rocky. Thank you, sir. And we've got Jerry Parker says very nice. Thumbs up. Thank you, Jerry Parker. Hey, very kind of you to watch. And third says Mo Rich channel. Close and Mo Rich. Thank you for coming in and watching this video. I appreciate it. And by the way, Zardoz is here. Welcome, Zardoz 2024. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. The Sarge says, sometimes I have to say, what the heck? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Sarge. I know, maybe some of the things... Anyway, let's see here. Oh, okay. He just said that we should strip the Congress and the Supreme Court of all power. Yeah, I know. Sometimes he says some pretty crazy stuff. And I disagree with him. I don't know. Gold Maple, he's Canadian. So maybe that's his excuse. I don't know. But sometimes he says some stuff that I think is crazy. But one of the precipice of this channel is the allowing folks to speak their mind and whatever they think and say. I would never want to delete somebody or block somebody for their viewpoints, no matter what they are. This is a free speech zone. And so no matter what somebody says, then they'll have the freedom to say it as far as I'm concerned. And why? Because, hey, I'm confident enough in my views. I disagree with them. And Gold Maple, although I disagree with some of his viewpoints, he's a pretty nice guy. He's not rude or anything like that. So he just has strong opinions on some things that I disagree with. But I would never block him for that. But I don't think he understands how America works with our Constitution, and what makes America great is those checks and balances between the branches of government. But other than that, let's see here. James Smith says, watched. Very interesting. Well, thank you, James. I appreciate that. This is a video that I was hoping would gain more traction, because isn't it interesting to find out about bullion coins that are different metals that you may not have known about, such as the coin in the thumbnail? Pretty cool. Let's see here. And Silverholic, yes, exactly. Lately, Biden said that the Constitution doesn't really have to be followed, and that's crazy. And it's insanity. What's happening there? I mean, we really don't. And I'll tell you what, this is something. A few years ago, I went to the National Archives, and I've been to the National Archives in Washington, D.C. several times, right? And there is a very scary situation happening there. I remember the first time I went to the National Archives, you go up and you see the original founding documents, and it is it is actually quite overwhelming emotionally to see these documents, these founding documents, the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and other documents that led up to it, the Federalist Papers, all these documents. But the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence were pretty faded at the time, right? They were pretty faded, but you could still make them out. Well, I went there a few years ago, and you could barely see the ink on the paper. And to me, it is a sort of a foreshadowing, if it were, as to where our nation is going. Uh, there's something that says that the Constitution isn't worth the ink that isn't worth the paper that is printed on, that is inked on, and essentially the ink is disappearing from the Constitution, literally and figuratively. That's a sad thing. That's a sad thing. The Constitution really doesn't mean much to these politicians, and that's a sad thing. Now, there are some of the politicians, I would never lump them all together as all are bad. Would never do that, because there's some good politicians out there that mean well and have respect for the founding documents, and they may be even liberals as opposed to progressive communists, which there are plenty of those in the Democrat Party, sadly. However, there are some well-meaning liberals, some Democrats, some Republicans that were liberal, that believe in extra constitutional activities, and they may have somewhat respect for the government, for the Constitution, but a lot of the policies they support directly contradict the Constitution and the idea that the Constitution was written to limit government. And by the way, especially to the nth degree, the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights, by their very definition, when they were created in 1791 and ratified by those states, limits the federal government. It empowers the individual. And how does it empower the individual? By literally enumerating the rights that do not come from government, but from God. That is the difference. That is the difference, and that's something that Goldmaple, I don't think, completely gets. I think he has some respect for Americans and things like that, but I don't think he completely gets that, because the thing is, the answer is not with government and regulations. The answer is with people, and I think that if people were to be given the faith and the more freedom to do, this world would be a lot better place, and we have a lot less crime and issues. And by the way, you can start with I think the first act that should be done is to completely abolish the Department of Education. That is where a lot of the problems lie, and not a lot of people are talking about it. But the Department of Education is evil, in my view, and that is where a lot of this, because our kids are being indoctrinated, and it's starting from these teachers unions, because that's essentially what the Department of Education is. And but anyways, I digress. Sorry, I got off on a little tangent there. But I do believe, maybe that's a passion of mine for Jorge. I do believe in limited government. I believe in the foundations of this country, and believe it or not, I still have hope. I still have hope for this country. And my hope is not in politicians, but in people. I believe there's enough good people out there that will resist where we're heading in this country, and hopefully we can make America free again. And freedom is not just a word that you throw out there lightly, because freedom is something that we must fight for. As Thomas Jefferson says, that with every generation, you have to literally almost have a new revolution to fight to keep that. And it was, I believe Benjamin Franklin says, it's a republic if you can keep it. And we have to keep fighting. And that fight right now is at the ballot box. And even at the ballot box, our rights are being infringed upon. Make no mistake. Now, that's all I can say about that for obvious reasons. But I may actually, these videos are being also being mirrored over on Rumble, and I may actually do a video on the topics and be able to speak more freely there. I may do a video on that because I think it's important, and to talk about some of these things. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't like to look at actual evidence and things like that, but there's some things that happened a few years ago that have not been completely litigated for obvious reasons, because the clock was ticking, and they need to be investigated for darn sure. Because if we can't have faith in that which is a profound right under the provisions of the Constitution, if we don't have faith in it, and that was going to work, then our representative democracy is failed. It's failed. It's that important. Anyways, all right, enough of that. Let's move over here. We've got Carrie Tehran says, I bet the covert mark is in the eye. It's always looked kind of wonky to me. Yeah, that eye is kind of crazy. And I may look at it pretty closely and see if there's anything there, but I kind of doubt it. But anyways, MM126, you nailed it. Exactly right. Yeah, that's right. The Zardoz 2024, walk on eggshells. You got to walk on eggshells. That's right. And I need some eggshells around here. That would, probably, they're so fragile, these eggshells, that it probably wouldn't hurt. Yes, indeed. CCC Smith and Company says, watch. Thank you, SCC Smith. I think that's James Smith's other account. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, Liquid Electrum. I apologize for that. Sometimes I do get a little rant from time to time. And Dizzle, welcome. Good to see you. And Dizzle, and happy Saturday to Steeler Stacker. All right. Cherokee Collectibles says, I have a lot of graded coins in my collection. Only 5 billion coins, though. You're going to pay more for encapsulated graded coins than just uncapsulated bullion coins. Guess it all depends on what a person's desire is, collecting or stacking. I'm doing more stacking than collecting these days. Thanks again, Sal. Appreciate you. Thank you, Cherokee. Yes. And the thing is, these graded coins, you can buy them for the same as raw. If they're 69s, you get the certification essentially. But I would not pay more than a raw coin for that one. Major Mark, $10. Thank you so much. He says, Sal, can you play the guitar or sing an army cadence while doing push-ups? Ooh, man, up in the morning per day. I don't like push-ups, no way. All right, let's see here. Or sing. Okay, so I don't have the guitar out, so we'll sing here. All right. Up in the morning for a day. I don't like push-ups, no way. All right, here we go. Let me try that, Major Mark. I'm going to give you 10. And I'll try to sing them as I do it. Up in the morning per day. I don't like push-ups, no way. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Up in the morning per day. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there we go. We're doing our push-ups for Major Mark. Up in the morning per day. I don't like push-ups, no way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I hope that suffices. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Nice. Thank you. Okay, very good. And where are we at? Have you ever played guitar, sang, taken a crap at the same time? I've never done that before. I must confess, Matt Bittner, that has never even crossed my mind. Now, there is something that I've never done before either. I have never rubbed my belly and punched my face at the same time either. Let that sink in for a moment, Matt. Here's something I've never done. So I'm giving you a twofer here. Not only have I never played guitar, sang, and taken a poopy at the same time, but I also have never rubbed my belly and punched myself in the face at the same time. Okay? All right, I want everybody to understand that. I want everybody to know that. In the sound of my voice, I want you all to know that I have never rubbed my belly and punched my face at the same time. Now, Matt Bittner says, would you do it for a super chat? Depends how big the super chat is. However, I must confess that I will rub my belly and punch my face at the same time for a super chat, but I probably won't punch my face terribly hard, but I will rub my belly pretty aggressively. But I would punch myself in the face for the big enough super chat, Matt Bittner. make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it. And I will promise I will punch myself in the face, but it probably is not going to leave a mark. We're going to confess. I'm going to be transparent with you on that, okay? All right. And Steeler Stacker has not done that either. That makes two of us. I knew Steeler Stacker and I had something in common. I knew it. All right, very good. That's right. Silver Wolverine, exactly. Now, I do have a bone. I must confess, and I think I'm going to tell you guys this. I do have a slight bone to pick with President Trump that he said at the Faith and Freedom thing the other day about Mike Pence. Because I do not agree with how he treated Mike Pence at all. Mike Pence had his hands tied. But other than that, I'm completely support Trump other than that. Yes, indeed. Right, good. Yes, Chris Skanks. Now, that I have done. Oh, man, an Army recruiter is going to visit me soon. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Major Mark. Can I get through PT? I don't know. All right, now let me answer it because I do have a confession to make. I have rubbed one out while driving. All right, so here's the situation. Let me explain this, okay? What it was is I had some hand lotion, okay? And I was driving down the road. My hands were extremely dry. So I had this hand lotion, and I just rubbed them into my hands. I also rubbed them on my face and neck while I was driving. Now, I rubbed it all out. I rubbed it out, that hand lotion. Tucson Bubba. I think I did do that one time, actually, taking a slurp between a push-up. Yes, indeed. Somebody challenged that on a super chat one time. I think I did do that. That was actually a little difficult because the cup is on the desk, and I'm down doing a push-up, get up, take a slurp, go down and do another push-up. But I think I charged extra for that one, too. Very good. All right. Steve C. says, Sterling Silver freaked my dog out on the speakers. Oh, wow, I can imagine. Yes, those high-pitched sounds probably did freak the dog out there. Thank you, Steve C. Dude Dave says, I don't really understand slab bullion. I don't either. I don't understand it other than for the certification aspects. But anyways, hey, Department of Numismatics is here. It says, pew, pew. Thank you, Department of Numismatics. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's all good. Thank you, Steeler Stacker. All right. Liquid Electrum. Yeah, you may have missed that part where I've explained it. Yes. And Mark B, I have actually done that, farted and burped at the same time. I have done that. Full confession on that one. Abre Los Ojos says, no, it goes via Dubai. Okay. So it says it goes via Dubai. Their export to Swiss gone up levels where Russia were going down. This whole war is fake. The deal is already made. Russia will gain more land. The Ukraine will remain neutral. No NATO membership, but will join the EU. Interesting. Okay. So you think they're going to take the eastern part and they'll broker that deal. We'll see. Very well could be. All right. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's march on ahead here. Eli Redshirt says, dang, I love these kind of videos. Sing silver, seriously. I'm always on the lookout for fairly priced constitutional silver. Recently, I've seen $20.50 face value. That's a pretty good deal. And yes, this is another one of those that I was hoping would do better. The algorithm was not kind of this video, but I think this is in the, I think it's in the playlist. I got to actually see that. Let me see. I can't open that in a new tab. But this is for the rounds versus junk silver, which is better. Exeter Beekeeper. I hope silver drops again before payday. Another 5% would be nice. Yes. There you go. It'd be nice. James Smith watched at work. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. All right. Now, let's see here. Took a side road. Yeah, I'm back on track, Liquid Electrum. Sorry about that. Steve C. says, another good video, Sal. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We're back in attack. Stay tuned. We're going to play a little game here in a moment. Explore again. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you for the exploration. A mystery. Yeah, that's right, Steve C. It's a mystery. We're going to play a little game soon here. Stick around, guys. Watched another as promised. Thank you. He's been going back and watching some of these older videos too. James Smith has. Appreciated. History of the gold-silver ratio. You guys should check that video out too. That's another one that is probably a legacy video. Brian Mars bought a Waltman gold-plated railroad watch. Nice, 200 beans. Ticks like a rape date. Nice, very cool. Nice piece. Silverholic, I can't help notice that Alan Gold is not here. What did you do with him? Oh man, some people think he's in Terry's basement, Silverholic. But he doesn't come around as much these days, but he does come around once in a while. And he has yet to compliment me on anything, Silverholic. And because of that, I've developed a complex because I can't get him to say anything nice about me under any stretch, no matter how much I beg and plead. I just can't get it to happen. UDT Ghost, wow, that eagle is awesome. The only gold coin I have is a 2016 PF69 Buffalo. I like the eagle better. All right, there you go, UDT Ghost. Nice. And where are we at here? And let's see here. Marching through here. And Beauty from Goldsmith, from James Smith here on this one. Thank you so much. This is the baseball coins, the release earlier this year. Tucson Bubba, Sally, you're supposed to slurp just after the upstroke of the push-up, but just before you hit the ground, slurp, and not spill your Java. And I'm trying to picture how I would do that. I'd have to have somebody hold the cup and do that, and I'd have to have another person to help me do that because I obviously can't hold the cup and do that at the same time. I don't have anybody here to do that to help me. Very good. We've got Robert says, it might be a political statement. The Swiss don't want to appear politically incorrect in trading with Russia. It very well could be. Who knows? I don't think they care about that. Richard C. says no on this. I don't know what he's saying no to in regards to that, but I digress. Steve C., are the missing slabs always in the same location on the coins? Well, the actual piece, the little insert, they have them at the same spot always. Historic Metals, hello, good to see you. I think you're new here. Glad to see you. So good to see you. John Morgan says, definitely up in my top 5 gold coins. 2024 Gold Dragon, which I've done a video on that coin. Gold Reverse Proof Libertad, St. Gaun's Double Eagle, Gold Buffalo, American Gold Eagle. There you go. Nice. Okay. Good selection of gold coins that you like there, sir. The Sarge says, this is a beautiful coin. Someday I'll have one. Thank you, Sarge. I know you'll be able to get one someday soon. Yes, indeed. All right. And this is an aggressor where when money is involved, people will ignore a lot of moral concerns. Yes, that's true. That's true. Happens to politicians all the time. DA, you're right. Pete O, I purchased a loose BU Platinum 1/2 ounce Eagle. Loose, simply as I could hold the coin. I purchased a slabbed one for about 100 more. The more I learn about the coin grading, the less interested I am in paying the extra premium on top of the first premium to obtain it. I'm extremely familiar with sports card grading. Yes, indeed, Pete O. Very good. Mother just discovered a double eagle at my great aunt's today. Wow, Wizard of Oz. That is cool. I'm interested to find out what coin that is and how it looks, and that is amazing. What a discovery at your great aunt's. That's amazing. Corn Dog is here. Hello, beautiful people. Good to see you. Great find. Who will get that gold coin, that double eagle, Wizard of Oz? I'm very curious. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Pete O. Martin Rollins says, apparently the customs officials in Britain allowing the gold to get through said what they thought the Russians were sending freshly baked Swiss jelly rolls made for the heavily floured for the next convention of Geneva, entitled How to Get Away with Harming Civilians. P.S. Interesting video. Thank you, Martin. Well, likely the gold was already sitting in their vaults, as a lot of that stuff is kind of just traded ad nauseum within the vaults. That's how they do it, if I'm understanding correctly. Very good. We're all beautiful. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay. And let's see here. What live? It's Saturday, Sal. That's right, Kuna Coins. We are here live. I think you popped in earlier. Was letting everybody know. That's going live in minutes. And here is the one, How to Be Stupid Buying Gold. Another educational video. If you guys get a chance to check out. Yes, indeed. All right. It's got an estimate on pretty good shape. I only deal in bullion, so I'm a little lost in price point. Yeah, depending on the year and the mint mark and the what is the year of it, Wizard of Oz? Do you know? Because it does have some numismatic value. So Harley says they allow the 33, 44, 2.16, and 5 mark 90% I collect and have gotten great deals on eBay. All have been real, and a lot of the time I get 5 marks below scrap value. It's gotten much harder to find such deals, but they're still out there. I attempted to list a Mother's Cross for 250 and it sold, then was auto refunded and taken down. So they're iffing the offensive parts of history, but if you like commie stuff, which I do, they allow it all day long through all socialism and offends me. Yep, exactly, Harley. It's crazy. They've gotten woke over there. Okay, if it's an 1879, it is the old double legal. It's not as St. Gaudens. So, yeah, that is the double legal. I was thinking St. Gaudens, but yeah, that's a double legal of 1879. Yep, very, very cool. Nice. Very, very cool. All right. Silver Honda, I need some Russia's gold and vodka. There we go. Take some vodka and Russian gold. Very good. And we've got trying to grasp life. I don't know the fractional gold. Doesn't have the missing read. Yeah, yep, it does not have the missing read. It's definitely an epic fail for that whole thing. Yes, indeed. All right, Brian Maurer, didn't happen to tell you back in late 90s, 2000, I had a chance to be second guitarist for Kicks. Funny money. Should have took the gig. That's pretty impressive. Wow. That is cool, Brian. For Kicks. Taking a cold, cold shower. Oh, yeah. Funny Money. I actually saw Funny Money in concert some time ago. Girlfriend was not hip on it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Mirza Aman Wirina says, I also have a Silver Eagle 2002 for sale. All right. Okay. Nice. So there that is. Let's do one more refresh of the comments and we'll play our game. Stay tuned. We got a game to play here in mere moments. HD Dyna Lowrider from 21 minutes ago says, what good is a security feature that nobody can verify at the time of purchase? Exactly. That's right. And from this, Moofy, I got bored, so I put a $100 note in a water bottle full of water and freezing it. Oh, that's interesting. Can you imagine freezing a dollar bill, $100 bill? That's interesting. Wow. All right. And BSD says, did you get snow in the area? How to handle getting snow off the panels? Good question. Are the panels heated so that they melt snow? No, they are not. You have to let the snow melt or actually remove it. And I'm not going to get up on the roof to remove the snow. I just let it melt off. My understanding is that as long as a small area is clear, learn from snow will generate enough heat to melt snow. But in a rapid blizzard, snowfall will stay covered unless still cleared. Also, any ice problems. Install looks great. Smart move. A BSM call would be proud. Thank you. Yes, indeed, BSD. And here's another thing, too, that I've not had happen, thank goodness. But one thing I do worry about is hail. We rarely get hail around here. But, yes, indeed. It's no good stuff. All right. And let's see here. We got Cool from Silver Addict on this. A huge safe, a video I did some time ago. All right, let's play the game now. All right, for those of you who are new here, let me explain this game. You are going to pick the next video to watch. See, I have over 5,000 videos on this channel. So likely any search topic that you put in here, something's going to pop up. Although we've already tried boobies and nothing pops up for that. I might have to change that sometime soon. But you can pretty much pick anything and something is going to come up in the search column here. So we're going to do a little game here. And the game is this. You are going to put a search term in the chat over here. And then I'm going to pick whichever one based off the number that I give you, only when I say go. And here's how it will be done. What you will do is put 3 plus signs and then the search term, right? So in other words, it'll be like this. 3 plus signs, and then the search term. And I will pick the search term as soon as I type the word "go" in the chat. That's when you do it, and then the video will pop up. We'll do the search together, and then you can watch that video, and then put a comment that you would hear in the live stream and saw it. And more than likely, you will see what an older video was before you started watching the channel, because most of my viewers are relatively new. I've been here for quite some time. So when I say go, I'm going to pick the third person to make the search term. Here we go. Go! There it is. Moofy, a little bit early. Try it again. That's a good search term. By the way, good to see Moofy is here. Hello, Moofy. He's a longtime viewer. We love Moofy. I think he's from Tasmania. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We've got Cadillac Blue. And by the way, just one word or two words. And there we go. All right, stop. Everybody stop. We have the third one is, well, it's Mark B. Is Alan Golden Terry's the same person? And by the way, if it doesn't come up, we'll go to the next one. So let's do this here. I don't think we're going to get it. Is Alan and Terry the same person? Let's see if it pops up there. Oh my goodness gracious, something did pop up here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Actually, I'm surprised that the one video did not pop up here for that. And I know those terms aren't in this video, but that's crazy. All right, this actually is a pretty interesting video. So Mark B, your search term worked. I'm surprised. I'm shocked and surprised. But all these other search terms have been really good. So I'm going to get you this link here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Is this one? So here's the link to the video. So everybody watch that video, and then I'll pin it, and then comment. And you can just put Alan Gold or Terry in the comments and let me know that you got it. But there you go. Thank you. Fun little game. You never know what's going to pop up. In this case, something did pop up. Yay, though, you type in boobies and nothing pops up. I'm actually surprised that that's the case. It's insane. We can't get boobies. See, watch, I'll show you. We type in boobies. And we don't have... Oh! Well, I take it back. Last Tuesday's live stream came back in for boobies. So that's because probably it's typed down in the chat there. So I stand corrected. So there we go. So boobies does show up in their chat. But anyway, so check that video out. I've pinned it as well. And so there you go. Fun little game. We do that at the end of each live stream. And why? Because I've done a lot of videos. And more than likely, I've covered some sort of topic there. Yes, indeed. All right, thank you, guys. We had a fun time tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all and remind you that I will be back on tomorrow night. Yes, indeed, for the Market Watch. So stay tuned and come back tomorrow evening. And I appreciate you guys. If you haven't watched my videos today, I encourage you to go back and check out the videos I posted today. And thank you so much for being here. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. End transmission.